Good morning! This is not actually common. It's not common to have beautiful days with a lot of sun and pretty much no clouds during the rainy season, which is the season that we are in right now. This is not normal, but it's happening and we're gonna enjoy it. Today is the day to fix the mistakes. If you're new to the channel or you didn't watch the last video and you don't know what the hell am I talking about, well, turns out that entire thing in the top, the second story, vibrates, it shakes, and that is not supposed to happen. Also, we messed up while installing this wall. We made it 21 centimeters shorter, and we also have to fix that. We're gonna start by fixing first the shaking part of the second story. Option number one is have a tension wire going from that exact same point over there to like right in the middle of the beams of the house. That's gonna hold it, that's gonna probably take away the shaking part, but my house is gonna look like a bridge, and also it's gonna be in the way when I want to build a tiny little attic there in the top. It's gonna be in the way and I don't want that wire to be in the way. So we're gonna go with option two, which is to put a beam right in the middle of the house, right here. And I know what you're thinking, that's such a bad idea, it's gonna take some space and it's gonna look ugly, a beam right in the middle of the house. You want that space to be an open space, but guess what? We have a way to turn this beam that we're gonna put over here into something beautiful that could also be the main attraction, like the centerpiece of the house. Spiders, no spiders, no spiders. To add this next support, I'm gonna have to put one more beam right here in the middle. These are C-beams. These are structural beams, really big and strong and also very heavy. I'm gonna have to add one more right here so I can use it as the base, as a support for the beam that I wanna put right in the middle. I'm gonna need to also add some metal plates, kind of like face plates in the bottom and in the top of the beam, so it provides more structural support. And we have to weld. You go right there. You go right there. Wow, I feel it's been like a long time since we welded these big beams into place. I think the last time we did that was with these ones in the top. But for that, we use these different welding rods. These are 7018. Usually for the small beams like this one, this is 1/16 of an inch thick. For that one, we use 6011. That's another enumeration for these welding rods. But when you have a thick metal like this one, you want a lot of penetration. And the one that gives us that is this 7018. These things are actually heavier than the usual ones. I'm just gonna take a quick break right now so I can introduce you to our sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN provider that helps you keep all your private information, banking detail, credit card numbers, and so much more 100% secure when you are navigating through the internet. Surfshark can also be a good source of entertainment. By the way, check out my new laptop. I just got it. I haven't owned a laptop in years, and this is the first one that I have, and I would spend the last few days only watching movies and like just, you know, watching things on a bigger screen. It's a little better. But anyway, I can have access to dozens of movies and TV shows only by connecting to multiple servers of Surfshark. I can have access to all the content that is usually not available in this region. There's so many movies and so many good things like this one, The Biggest Little Farm, but they are just not available everywhere. But with Surfshark, I can just watch everything I want. And if you think that Surfshark may be something that is useful for you, you can go ahead and click the link in the description of this video and get yourself a Surfshark account. And if you use the code JungleBoy at the checkout, you can get 3 extra months for free. So thank you so much, Surfshark, for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to building stuff. Next thing over here is start working on the actual beam that's gonna be installed right there. I have it down there. I just have to clean it first. Now let's check if this thing is gonna continue shaking. This little part over here used to shake a lot before. Every time that I step into it, you'll just hear the vibration, and now you can barely... It doesn't even move at all. This worked. It's 9 o'clock and there is a chainsaw running right behind my house. Right in the jungle, there is somebody with a chainsaw, which I have no idea who it is. I got my axe over here, my rusty axe. If the sharp blade does not hurt someone, then the rust will definitely cause an infection. So this is a double purpose weapon. Why is there a chainsaw over here? That is literally right there. It's like 10 meters away from my house. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. It's morning now and we're heading towards the jungle. We need to check what was this thing, what was this chainsaw doing on the jungle last night. I have seen too many movies. I was not coming out. I was not gonna go into the jungle with my little axe when there was a chainsaw at 9 o'clock. Yeah, I've seen too many movies. Hola! Hola! The thing was right around here. I only see... Oh! There is a huge rope on that tree. Oh my! There is a ladder over here. There is a rope. Some buckets. What were they doing? I'm not sure if you can see it, but they put a huge hole in the middle of the tree. All the way there. Why? Why? I don't see anything around. Oh, there is a chainsaw right there. See the chainsaw? There is a chainsaw hidden. I wonder if this is the guys that own this property or if it is somebody trying to steal wood from here Dude, I better get out of here. I better get out of here, dude. I don't want to get in troubles. Momo has been struggling with something that we all hate, and that thing is flies. Oh, Momo! Look what I got! This is something that we'll probably have to do once a week at least. We are using some peppermint soap. This is Dr. Bronner's combined with some water. Turns out that flies hate strong smells like peppermint, also rosemary and things like that. I think they don't really like good smells. They probably go for the nasty stuff, and as this thing smells good, they are not a fan of it. We're starting the day with some bad news. This little boy that is right here, this little man, has been peeing all over my house. How do I know it? I have been sensing this smell since a few days ago, and I told us the puppies that were peeing down there in the grass. But today I realized that it's the same smell that is up there in the bus where he sleeps, where he usually spends most of his time, and that's cat pee. I don't know. What should I do? If anybody has some advice, please give it to me, because if not, if I can't solve this problem of him peeing all over the place, I'm gonna have to keep him from coming upstairs. He can stay downstairs for now or just being around, but I'm gonna have to pretty much ban him from coming upstairs. We have to start planning for today. We have a wall to fix. This wall right here that is off by around 20 to 21 centimeters, and this is right in the front of the house. We can't afford to make mistakes over here or to leave this thing looking like that, because it's the first thing that's gonna be seen right in front of the house. Over here in the top, we have a space for the door of 2 meters by 220. That is the size of the door. It's going to be a glass door, and it's exactly the same thing that we're gonna do down. So we just gotta replicate the same size that we have up here and do it down there. And do the same thing down here. That way we're gonna keep the symmetry of the walls and the door frames exactly the same. Alright, we're almost done over here. We got the framing on. This thing is what's gonna hold the next little piece that we're gonna add right here. And here's the thing, if it doesn't work, if this little piece that we're gonna attach does not fix it, I'm gonna have to tear down the entire wall. And this wall was so expensive that it's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt a lot, so let's cross fingers and let's hope that this works. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. At first sight, doesn't look that bad. And if you come to the top of the hill, right over here, you can barely see it. But now we're gonna go to the proof of fire, which is going to be adding some paint and seeing if after the paint we still can see that seam. I don't know, I can still see it from here. I mean, I don't know why am I worrying about this. If I'm gonna have a door trim that's gonna be like 8.5 inches on each side and in the top and probably also in the bottom, and that's gonna cover the seam. Yeah, I don't have to worry about it. So we fixed it already. Good job. This is a way that he makes his way into the couch. He starts with 2 paws and then he starts little by little getting up. That's how he gets up. He's just like, he just sneaks in, he squeezes in. Are you having a good time over there? We're getting ready to have a nice evening over here. Ted just wants to sleep, that's all he cares about. Roger is, hey Rog. Hi boy. He's also over here. This guy, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get him out, so I just gotta embrace it. Thank you, Ted. What you doing? Thank you guys so much for following this journey and for all your support. If you're gonna keep supporting this journey and you wanna, help us a little bit, just consider subscribing. That will help us a lot. So I guess this is it, and we will see you next time.